Well, the latest Nintendo Direct sure was something, wasn't it? And it was not good. Hey guys, Rocketblade here. Once again, what's up everybody? For those of you who don't know what's going on and we're living under a rock, here's the situation. So, the latest Nintendo Direct announced the latest information on the Nintendo Switch 2. And everything seemed to be going well at first. The console looks great, the upgrades were awesome, and some of the games they announced were great, especially the new Mario Kart and Donkey Kong game that's coming out for the system as well. Everything seems to be going well. But for some reason, they didn't announce the price on the Direct. I was wondering, why is that? I found that to be very odd. Well, I found out why. Now, before I go any further, let me just say, I'm a big Nintendo fan. I've been a fan of Nintendo since the N64 days. The first game system I played was, on the N64. The first game I ever played was GoldenEye. The first game I ever beaten was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. So I'm a Nintendo fan. So I'm not coming here being a Nintendo hater, dogpiling on Nintendo like other people are doing. I am a Nintendo fan. I grew up with it. However, that doesn't mean I don't have the right to criticize them, which case I do. All right, back to the topic at hand. So, I'll defend this though. Consoles $450. That's not bad, considering the fact that on launch day the PS5 and Xbox Series X were $500, and the Nintendo Switch 2 as a bundle has a $500 one that comes with the game, which is Mario Kart. And last time I checked, PS5 and Xbox Series X didn't have a bundle that came with the game. So off the bat, that's good. What's bad and made everyone upset was the fact that they wanted to raise the price of games. How much, you may ask? Well, they wanted to raise it digitally to $80 and physically $90. And considering the fact that we started paying for video games we start paying $70 for video games back in 2020. It's only been 4 years going on 5 since we started paying that new price tag for video games. And now Nintendo wants more. And the economy's not doing great to be asking for something like that. And people are furious. And rightfully so. I can't blame them. And it's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous ask. In fact, on the Treehouse event, because they're showing, hey, we were adding the GameCube, classic GameCube games to the Nintendo Switch 2 online, and they're showing off the games, on the live tab, they're showing, you comment to them, and on the live tab it says, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. I kid you not. That's what everyone was saying online to them, to drop the price. It's gotten so bad. Last time I checked, unless they changed it by the time I upload this, the video of both the announcement, the latest Nintendo Direct, and Treehouse got removed. So, yikes, that's not good. Oh boy! And I'm glad I waited to do this video because I have an update for you. For those of you who want to pre-order it still, despite that on April 7th, I got some bad news. They're not taking pre-orders on that day anymore. They'll keep us posted when they'll do it. It says still to come out June 5th, but not taking pre-orders on April 7th at this time. Some people are saying that they're going to come back to raise the price even more, which I doubt that's what's happening. Because if that's the case, they're going to come back and say, we're asking $90 digitally, $100 physically, and the console's going to be $550 for the console itself, $600 for the bundle. You might as well say rest in peace to Nintendo Switch 2 right now, because no one will buy it. I'm guaranteed that's not what's happening. Because it will crash and burn hard if that happens. Hell, and don't take my word for it, when the 3DS came out, it didn't sell well during its first 6 months. That to forcibly drop it, the price was reasonable for its time, and the economy was good. It did not sell well. That had a force to drop the price so people even look at it. So trust me when I tell you, they're looking probably to more likely lower the price than to raise it. Because if they're going to raise it, this Nintendo Switch 2 is done. As good as it looks, people will not buy it. Because especially in this economy, and if tariffs are doing the damage that everyone else is saying that it's doing, who's got somebody to buy a new console like that? You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just like, it's wow, it's a disaster. Nintendo, if you want my advice, on this, sell the console at a loss. I know that sounds crazy. Like, are you insane? But you're Nintendo. You have brand recognition. In fact, to guarantee you'll get your money back, sell Metroid Prime 4 as part of the console bundle. Trust me when I tell you, if you do that, you'll make your money back within the year. I know you don't want to hear that. That's the last thing you want to hear. You want to make profit. But it's better to sell it at a loss and appease fans than to piss them off. Because they are angry. And rightfully so. People want to blame the president for what's happening. You can do that. But Nintendo, you're not off the hook either. Because you can clearly do that. Because you have brand recognition. Microsoft and PlayStation would kill to have the brand recognition you have. I mean, for God's sakes, you got another Mario movies coming out next year, plus a live action Zelda movie the year after that. Plus, you have a theme park in Epic Universe with Nintendo World. So it's not like people don't know who you are. You have brand recognition, so you can sell it at a loss and make that money back. Because if what people are saying is true, that you're gonna come back and and sell it for a higher price, you will not make money. I mean, you'll profit, but you'll make money, but you won't profit, I should say. So think carefully what you're about to do next. I recommend you lower it back to $70 for both physical and digital, and sell the console at a loss to say you're sorry. Because trust me, you will get the money back within the year. Trust me. Because if you're coming back to only to raise the price, you'll be in deep, deep crap. I'm telling you. It may be Trump's fault for what's happening, but you're not. You can't be acting like you can't be pointing the finger and just blame it on our president. You're partly at fault as well, because you can sell at a loss because you can't make that money back, because again, you have brand recognition. You have it. Trust me. Like I said, sell Metroid Prime and any big surprise that's in the holiday. You have during the holidays as part of a bundle, or any game you have planned for the holidays in a bundle. Trust me, it will move units. Trust me. Oh boy, that's my thoughts on this disaster. What's your thoughts on this? Oh man, I was so excited for that. In my opinion, I was excited, but then when I heard the prices, yikes! Even then, I was still considering it. Now, the delay and it come back more expensive. No, thank you. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this matter. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. This was Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day. Nintendo, do the right thing. Because if you don't, this will bite you in the ass. I guarantee. Alright, bye guys.